I think the #1 complaint from creators that I hear is the inability to A/B test thumbnails.
Wait, what did they just say?
I think the #1 complaint from creators that I hear is the inability to A/B test thumbnails.
Boys. You can totally do that. Let me show you. Hey, howdy, hey y'all. What is up? If we haven't met, my name is Jessica Stansberry, and on my channel, we talk about all things tech, productivity, and creator tips. So I am super pumped to be here on TubeBuddy's channel today. Listen, if people like Colin and Samir and MKBHD don't know about this, I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say that you may not either. So I'm so pumped to talk about one of my personal favorite TubeBuddy features, which is A/B testing for thumbnails. Before we actually get into the how-tos of testing your thumbnails with TubeBuddy, you might be wondering why this is even important. Why should you want to test thumbnails? Why did they wish this was a feature built into YouTube? And the reason is pretty clear. So two of the main factors when it comes to getting your videos discovered on YouTube, getting more traffic, having YouTube really pick up your videos, and everything that most creators want are click-through rate, or CTR, and watch time. And your thumbnail is directly related to your CTR. See, your CTR is your click-through rate, and your click-through rate is basically the amount of people who have seen your video shown to them on their homepage or their subscription page versus the amount of people who've actually clicked through to that video. And the higher the click-through rate, the better that video is going to perform, because YouTube is going to see that when they show it in front of people, more people will click. And probably the most important factor on whether or not someone clicks on a video when it is shown to them in their homepage or their subscription feed is, you guessed it, the thumbnail. Of course, your title plays a bit of a role here too, but for the most part, the thumbnail is the most important thing you need to focus on when it comes to getting a higher click-through rate. So picking the right thumbnail could literally make or break the success of your video. Yes, really. So split testing thumbnails can help you put your best foot forward with your video, because you can let TubeBuddy kind of show you which one of these thumbnails is outperforming the other, so that you can use the one that has the higher analytics, the higher click-through rate, and all of that good jazz, so that your video just, skyrockets. And TubeBuddy makes it so easy to split test two different thumbnails that you literally don't have to ever lift a thumbnail. So maybe you're trying to choose between these two thumbnails. Will my audience, will my ideal viewer click on this one more, or will they click on this one more? All you've got to do is go ahead and upload your video to YouTube like normal, and go ahead and upload one of the thumbnails to YouTube just like you would normally. So this is gonna be your original thumbnail. Now you wanna log into TubeBuddy, and from the home screen, literally just go to A/B tests. Right here, it's super easy. Then all you have to do is click Create A/B Test, select which video that you want it to A/B test with, and these videos can be unlisted, public, or scheduled. So even if you have a video scheduled for later, or you're uploading one that's unlisted that's not going to be published until later, you can totally go ahead and get this set up. Or if you have a video that's already running, you can do it with that one too. TubeBuddy goes ahead and pulls in your most recent uploads, or you can search for any of your past videos. Once you find the video you want to do an A/B test on, it's going to ask you which kind of A/B test you want to do. And while this video is not about A/B testing your title or your description or your tags, that is in there too, and this is exactly how you do that as well. But for now, for the purposes of this video, we're gonna select thumbnail CTR test. And then you get to pick how long you want this test to run for. Now, you can choose to run it for a set amount of time, or you can tell TubeBuddy you want it to run until the statistics show that one of the thumbnails is outperforming the other, right? So that could happen in a couple of days, or it could be a few weeks. So you can pick the one you want to do there. I personally like to choose my own timeline, and so I'll usually do 14 days. A lot of times I stop it way before that 14-day mark because I can see from the analytics that one thumbnail is outperforming another. And remember a second ago I said you could schedule this for whenever your video goes live or whatever. After you select that you want it to run for a certain amount of days, all you have to do is choose to start the test ASAP, like right now, or schedule the start time. Then literally all you have to do is upload the other thumbnail. So it's gonna pull the original thumbnail from your upload in YouTube, and then you just have to go in and upload the other one. So the secondary option, the B split on this split test, if you will, and then just hit start test. And if it was scheduled to start now, or if it was scheduled to start later, TubeBuddy will get all the balls rolling. And so what happens is TubeBuddy will actually switch out your thumbnail every 24 hours for the duration of the test. And as it's switching out your thumbnails, it will also be grabbing the analytics that are important. The click-through rate, the average view duration, the watch time, and so much more. So you can make an educated decision between the two thumbnails on which one is outperforming the other. So you can actually see here in one of my more recent tests that I was testing out two different thumbnails about an iOS update. What I do normally like to do is kind of test out text, no text, that kind of thing. But for this one, neither one of them had text, and we rolled with it. And you can see that by far through these analytics that the variation, or the one I uploaded to TubeBuddy as the B in this split test, did so much better in the click-through rate, the impressions, etc. Now, honestly, neither one of them did great, and I feel like I could still improve on my thumbnails here, but this is a great way to kind of get that ball rolling and see which, still shot I should start with, and then maybe I'll build on that with text and call outs and things like that that'll really make the thumbnail even better. See, I told you it's freaking easy as pie. And the ability to run A/B split test is available on TubeBuddy's Legend plan, so I will make sure there is a link to that in the description below, because trust me, it is worth every penny. Now, I've got to get back to my run, but press that red subscribe button below to get more tips on how to use TubeBuddy to help you grow your channel. And I would absolutely love for you to come hang out with me on my channel. I'll pop the URL across the screen right here, or you can go to youtube.com/Jessica Stansberry. And thank you again to TubeBuddy for letting me hop on your channel and share this awesomeness with you. Bye, y'all.